Hello. Hello, 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 and audio test. Is it just me or is that really quiet? Oh. It might be my Twitch. Still sounds quiet. How does it sound to you guys? Oh, hey Skier. Yeah, I was just saying I had a dream that in the dream, I believe I actually unlocked the role and realization of this stream. It's very cold today where I am. I've actually got 2 blankets on to try and stay a bit warmer. I didn't put the heating on today because I've been in bed almost all day. Oh god, sorry, it's so cold. I'll try not to make shivering noises all stream. Oh. Oh. Hope people are alright. Hope people are feeling good. Hey, Sucra. Yeah, it's been really cold here too, hence why I'm staying inside all unproductive like. What would you be doing if it was warmer? Playing baseball, working on your Cherokee, throwing the all pigskin around the yard. Am I too stereotypical about you? I'm sorry. That and my roommate's borrowing my Cherokee since he banged up the front of the Civic. I don't know what these are, Ranta. I have no idea what a Civic is. I've been missing streams lately because I keep sleeping in, so I made sure to wake up on time. Oh, thank you very much, Sucra. You know, you got to do what's best for you. I wish I could play baseball. You're in America, Ranta. Everyone can play baseball. It's the land of the baseball, right? And the home of the baseball? I don't know what you guys say about America. Right. Cars. Anyway, let's get started. Hello. We'll pick it up in a moment. There it is. Hello. Hello and welcome back to GVL Library of Ruina. We are in part 25. And I'm hoping we'll make some really good progress today. Sorry, it's cold. So I'm just stretching and rubbing my hands together and trying to get warm. I get a little bit animated when I'm streaming, so hopefully that'll keep me nice and warm. Ooh, let me just pull my other arm up out of the blanket. Right. Whew. So, presumably by the Star of the City 45 out of 48, there are 5 more things to do before I level up. And I know there are 4 different story missions I haven't done, so presumably most of these are only 1 act, but one of them's 2. That would make sense. Don't confirm or deny that, guys. But before we get started, between last stream and this stream, I have made a few changes to some builds. Ryan is now using Catriel's page, but otherwise identical. Luna is also using Catriel's page. So I'm checking my notes, you see. Oh yeah, one big change is on Chased's floor. Did I redo this last time, or was this... No, it was like this last time, wasn't it? And Hyper I built with Barda as a charge build. An aggressive charge build. So I think that's it. Thought I had more Catriel pages. Yeah, I have one spare Catriel page. I don't know why I didn't use that. Because that's a straight upgrade, you see. So I didn't give it to Exusier because she's got Dennis. But I do have Ranta. I guess I didn't notice Ranta. Oh no, that was it. I've got Ranta and Dia, both with Thumb Soldato. And I couldn't decide who should get Catriel, so I didn't give it to either of them. That was it. Yes, I did Snow Queen last time. Finally beat it after 1 billion years. But, where do I begin today? So I've got Burrowing Heaven, and I've got Road Home. Are these built? They are now, aren't they? I got very close with Road Home last time. Oh yeah, something else I wanted to check. Yeah, I reckon the next Tiferet one is going to be the 4th Magical Girl. As we're using Wonderlab ones, it's got to be the 4th Magical Girl. I know there are 4 from fan art, but I think I know their name as well. But I will not say. I'll just let you know if I'm right or wrong, if or when it happens. Let's start off with Road Home. Because I got unlucky on this last time. I got unlucky in that the the ones they went for were the ones that they needed to not go for. So she's going for Kathy and Exusier. He has some annoyingly high rolls. Yeah, I'll leave it as that. Fairly direct road. Good, good. Good. Not bad. Alright, I need you to intercept this one. Kathy. Not a Kathy Exusier. I need that one intercepted as well. I'm gonna have to just go for this one. And that one, so that will be fine. Hey, Monokuma. Yeah, I thought we'd open with this. See how well I can do this time. And I guess I just keep attacking with everything else. Am I not intercepting that one at all? That's okay. I don't tank that one. Oof. That line does a lot of damage. Yeah, that line, stagger damage that line does is crazy. Stop be gleaning, and I'll give it to said. Alright, Exusier might get staggered, so I need to protect her. Don't think this is the first time we've had to fight a child. It depends if you count like Queen of Hatred, King of Greed, well, obviously the little match girl is a child. No, I've had. Sorry, I'm being quiet. I'm tryharding. I've had to fight a few children. Hard to see where it's bloody aiming at. Oh, it's not aiming for Kathy at all, that's why. You don't need to target the mass attack page, it just needs to be the dice it's targeting using a page. It just needs to be the dice it's targeting using... I don't think you've explained that properly, I'm afraid. Garen, I'm disappointed you've come to this video game stream and are playing the video game. Oh, Child of the Galaxy, yes, true. Forgot about that one. There's so many children you have to beat up in this game. Only some of them deserve it. Nice. Curious why he goes all like electric ghost when you hit when you block him. Hold on, just said, don't get staggered. Timber on Mimic. That's Mimic, isn't it? It is. The dice with the mass attack is targeting... The dice the mass attack is targeting, as long as it has a page, will block the mass attack even if it's targeting non-related dice. Okay, no, I'm with you now, yeah. Oh. Boogerations. Boogeration! Okay. Shop round. Shop round. This frickin' lion, I swear. Ready up. Fire. I need someone to intercept that. Energy conversion. And ready up. Go with some class and respect. And leap. She's half dead. Charge gives you so much protection. Boost the power of offensive dice if the librarian has 3 or more light. I will go with just said, I think, for that. If Librarian is hit, home is spawned, otherwise user becomes staggered. So I need to block all of these. 10. I need to beat 10 on all of them. Summation. That'll be 10. So I don't, just to clarify, I do not need to counter this dice specifically. So for example, Kathy, who's being targeted by this, I can use it against this one. Any of these. And because that is the dice being targeted by the summation, that will still work. Okay. That makes things a bit easier. Easier and old Garen. Okay. Now the rest of it. I'm going to charge 5. Spending 2. Okay, so you're going to have to gain some. You reload. You class some respect. Oh no, she's going to stagger, so I don't want to spend a load of extra dice, do I? I just want to get through this round without anyone of mine getting staggered, like Exusier. And then I can wail on her with everything I've got next round. I think we're good. Because I counted them all. And now she's staggered. Time to murder a little girl. She said, use your warm heart to murder this little girl. Alertness, I see. Is energy being good? I feel like I don't get it. Dice abilities on this page only activate if the opponent has offensive dice. Spend 2 charge to destroy opponent's next offensive dice. Oh, hey Grant, welcome. Alright, I need some charge. Oh, he is. What do you mean by melee pages can recycle against it? Do you mean if I use... Is it like summation? Is it like mass attacks in that if I use a melee against someone else, they will still be able to block that but then attack someone else? Am I correct in that understanding? There is an attack die on the page after clash. If there is still attack die, remove the next one on the page. Okay, that's how I thought it was, Grant, but it's just, it doesn't seem very powerful. Especially against ones like this, where they do a lot of little attacks. I suppose it is good against the single really big attack, but only if the single really big attack is the second one on the page. It's odd. Or the second odd, you know, the next one on the page, the next defensive. Glad to see the process of annihilating the child has begun. If you clash against the ranged dice, you get to use the dice again, so you can get over a single die page. Oh, okay, I see. Interesting. So I totally could just use this. One strong melee dice can win against multiple weak ranged. Okay, in that case, is it worth intercepting this one? Or will it not work because he's targeting... Oh, energy beam is range 2? Oh, I'm blind. Never mind then, thanks. That would have been awkward. Fuck, I'm just going to go full all out on her then. that weird ticking noise in the background? Did you hear that? Is that his heart? Is that your heart, you said? Your heart really should not be going that fast, man. You should probably see a doctor. Alright, I am going to block that one with 7 to 9, so she'll be fine. Can you intercept with one? No. Neither of you have anything you can intercept with. Well, buggeration. Alright, do your best. You have the woodsman bug. Oh no! Should I see a tree surgeon? Focus fire. Class and respect. Reload. Focus fire. Class and respect. Fucking murderer! Nice. Okay. You can see a lot of new things here. Good work, Kathy. Not good work, Mimic, who is now incredibly fragile. Or he is not. What's this? Oh, cool.
Oh, look at it. Look at it. It's scaredy cat. Oh. Look at it. I just want to give it a big hug and say, don't worry, I'll let you murder me later. Wouldn't that be nice? That'll be nice for you, won't it? Deal 10 stagger on self. Nervous as a cat. I mean, I guess at this point it's all over. It's so puntable. Wow. Yeah, I guess the idea is without No Way Home, it feels the Spider-Man trilogy is incomplete. Wait, no, that's not the right thing. Maybe it's their appearance. My heart is aching. Okay. Job done. That wasn't too bad.
뭐 하고 있어?
What are you up to?
커피콩을 솎아내는 중이야.
Picking out some coffee beans. Oh, not more coffee talk, please, guys. God, it's so unbearable.
이게
This is much more intensive work than it seems. No, wanky coffee talk.
나도 헨젤.
I, Angela, and the employees of Lobotomy Corp are all picked out and ended up where we are, just like the guests were.
개인이 어떤
No
욕망을
matter what
품고
the
있든
individual wishes, society will just will just pick out the people it wants while leaving the rest to rot in a pile.
보이지 않는 거대한 폭력이
An invisible chain of oppression is weighing down on everybody. Would you call it the chain of neglect? Plug a video I did on Library of Ruina called Chain of Neglect, where I talk about how it is a series of neglection like Carmen to Ayn to Angela, explaining sort of my thoughts on the connections between the characters.
사람과 사람이 맞닿고
Those are
살려면
rules necessary for
규칙이
people to live
필요한
close
법이지.
to each other.
오히려 그런 규칙조차
Hell, I bet
없으면
society's
개판일걸?
gonna be even more messed up than it is now without them, you know?
규칙이 필요하다는 건 동의해.
I agree that some rules are needed, but
왜
why'd they all
전부
have to be so
극단적일까?
extreme?
뒷골목의
The syndicates in the backstreets, the associations, the fixers, and the
사람의
wings,
희생을
they're all
전제로
established on the
세운
premise of
규칙들이란
human sacrifice.
쫓고 쫓기고
Well, that's how it is in this
빼앗고
world. A big
빼앗기는
game
게
of cat and
다른 거야.
mouse where the winner takes all.
어쩔 수 없는 것에 대해 머리
There's no
싸매봤자
point trying to wrap your head around the inevitable. You really are an odd
유별나네.
one. By the way, cat and mouse is not a good comparison because if the mouse wins, it lives. It's not a case of if the mouse wins, it eats the cat.
네가 겪은 고통과
Would you say
상실도
that the pain and
어쩔
loss
수
you
없는
suffered
일이야?
were also inevitable then?
너는 도시 이야기를
You always talk about the
단정하게
city so plainly,
그럴
saying
수밖에
that
없는
everything
거라며.
happening in it can't be helped.
정말
Is it really
아무런
because you're
감흥이
indifferent
없었을까?
about it, or are you just trying to turn away from the
아니면
underlying
애써
unfairness?
불합리함에 대해
그래 우리는
Sure,
그냥
we're just being
거대한
carried away by a
파도에
gigantic
휩쓸리는
wave.
것뿐이니까 그저 물이 흘러가는 대로
All we gotta do is
그
surrender to
위를
the flow and
빠르게
float down the
떠내려가기만
stream.
하면 돼.
Stream? Waves? You're getting your metaphors mixed up, Roland.
롤랑도 도망치기
You're
바쁘네.
busy running away, aren't you, Roland?
난 둥지
You see,
출신이야.
I came from the nest.
그럴 것 같았어.
Figured as much. We don't have coffee in the back streets, it's just called dirt. And then we brew the dirt and we're like, that's good dirt.
그것도
I was
남들이
born in a wealthy
부러워하는
family that was
부잣집에서
the envy
태어났어.
of all.
잘하는 환경이든
I didn't have to
뭐든
worry about my future,
미래에
and I
대한
was
걱정할
born
필요도
smart
없는데
too to top it off.
머리마저 좋았으니.
엄청난 엘리트
Some
납셨구만.
elite prodigy you were.
그렇지?
I know, right?
다들 나
They all
정도면
expect me to join
A사에
A Corp and
입사하고
climb up to a high
거기서도
position
높은
like
자리
it
하나
was
꿰차는
nothing.
건 실제로
My
내
older
누나나
sister and older
동생들은
siblings got
쉽게
into
날개에
wings like a
입사했거든.
breeze too.
사람들이
The
절실하게
wings
들어가고
most people
싶다는
strive to
날개는
enter were no more than
나에게
ordinary
너무나
career
당연한
paths
거였지.
for me.
난 왜
I never
그리
got
지루한
why they were
회사에
so
입사하려고
desperate to
먹느라
join such
이해도
boring
못했고.
companies.
그 정도로 대단한 집안이야?
Damn, that's how great your family was? Yep, that's the kind of family Daniel had.
그런데
But one day, in a
운명이란 게
bizarre turn of
정말 있나
events, one
싶게도
might even describe as fate,
연이라고는
he
전혀
steps
없을
into
거로
the back
생각한
streets, the place he
뒷골목에
never thought he would
발을
have anything to do with in his life.
부잣집 도련님의
A rebellious little
일탈이었으려나.
deviation from the quotation life of a spoiled young gent.
그랬다면
Now, it would have been pretty
낭만적이겠지만
romantic if that was the
길 가다
case.
그냥
But
납치당한 거야.
yeah, I was just kidnapped,
나도 모르게
really.
휘말렸어.
Caught me by surprise, as most kidnappings do.
뒷골목 사람도 아니고
Someone decided to
둥지
kidnap a
사람을.
nest resident and a rich one
게다가
of
그
that.
중에서도 돈 있는 사람. 뭐 어지간한 거물 조직이나
Must have been some big shot
미친놈이었구나.
syndicate or just a crazy ass.
그게
No, it
사실은
wasn't a donkey, it was a guy.
카르멘과
Well, you see, it was
칼리였어.
actually Carmen and Callie. It wasn't a guy at all, it was two women.
붉은 안개가
Huh,
그랬다면
if the red mist did that,
뭐,
no, I guess she had good reasons.
어떡해.
Never question a colour. They'll likely chop your limbs off. Like Angela did.
정신 차리고 보니 둘은
When I
옥신각신
came back to my
말싸움을 하고
senses, those two were arguing with each other.
있더라. 칼리, 넌
You were never
예전부터
good at telling
사람
people
얼굴을 잘
apart based
알아보지
on their faces,
못한다느니
Callie.
카르멘이
Well,
제대로
it's your fault for
설명을
giving me a
못했다느니
bad description, Carmen, etc., etc.
듣고 있으니
I
웃음이
couldn't help
나더라고.
but chuckle listening to
무슨
that.
만담이라도
I
하는 줄
thought I was looking
알았다니까.
at a comedy skit of a murderous psychopath and a rose quartz.
사람을 착각했구만.
So they got the wrong
완전
person.
헛똑똑이들이네.
Didn't take them for a couple of airheads.
그렇다니까.
I'm telling you,
그들은 정말
they really
허당이었어.
were clumsy at heart.
듣자니
They were
카르멘의
trying to
연구비로
catch some
사기친
con
놈을
artists
잡으려다
who scammed
그랬다는데
Carmen out of her research
칼리는
fund, and
내가
Callie
그
apparently
사기꾼처럼
mistook
보였나 봐.
me for the perp.
난 대충 사과받고 돌아갈 줄
Thought I'd
알았지.
get some apologies and go
원래
back to where I belonged. But then Carmen
그런데
asked me without a
카르멘이
hint of
참
shame
뻔뻔하게
to help her out for a
이왕
bit
이렇게
while I'm
된
at
거
it.
나같이 돈
She
냄새
said it
풍기는
helps to bring
사람이
a visibly
옆에
rich
서
person
있기만
like me
해주면
to stand
도움이
next to
된다고.
her. Makes everyone look better, she said. I'm really handsome, and she likes my hair. I feel like you're making that up. No, definitely not.
난 얼떨결에
So I said
휩쓸려서
yes out of
알겠다고
surprise and
했지.
confusion.
뭘 하려나
I
싶었는데
was wondering what she was about to do, and then she took me to an open space and started giving a long speech. It started, I've just kidnapped this man. I'm a criminal. And he's agreed to stay with me out of Stockholm Syndrome that set in really bloody quick. But he's smart, and therefore you should listen to me.
뒷골목에서
It
헛소리하는
wasn't
놈들을
anything weird, since there's
날렸으니
plenty of people muttering nonsense in the back
광경은
streets every
아니겠지.
day.
맞아.
You're right about
나를
that.
옆에
Can you guess what she was saying,
사람들 앞에서
standing
하는
next to
말이
me?
뭔지 알아?
Or you just told me.
우리 모두 지쳐
She
있고
went on about vague
마음의
things like how
병이
everyone
있다.
is fatigued and
함께
ill with the
극복할 수 있는
disease of the
사람을
mind, and
모집한다는
that she's recruiting
두루뭉술한
people to
이야기를
help her
한다고
find a way to
하더라고.
overcome it.
완전 헛소리군.
Sounds like total hogwash, that thing that I've been told about multiple times.
그런데 그 허무맹랑한
One
소리를
thing that stood out
너무
about her was that
당당하고
she was so
열심히 말했어.
proud and confident with her ridiculous
사람들은
speech,
고개만
even when most people
제
barely
갈
gave her a
길을 가는데
glance
말이야.
before going about their business.
카르멘은 내가 본
Carmen was
사람들과는
vastly
무척
different from the
달랐지.
people I'd seen.
가지 않는 길을
She
가려는
had the eyes and voice of a
눈과
person who's
목소리였어.
willing to carve a brand new path. That is an interesting thing to call out, given that Angela has been confirmed as having the eyes and voice of Carmen.
이런 사람도 세상에 있구나 싶었지.
I never thought people like her could exist until that day.
그렇게 작은
After her
연설이
speech,
끝나고
Carmen walked me home.
카르멘은 날 그리고 돌아가는
On
과정에서
the way back, I saw and heard it for the
보고
first
들었지.
time.
내가 사는
The
세상과
hellish landscape
너무나
that was
다른
so different
지옥
from the
같은
world I
풍경들.
lived in.
카르멘과 칼리는 뒷골목에서
Carmen and
어떤
Callie
일이
told me
벌어진지,
about what's going on in the back streets and how people in the nest are being
얼마나 의미 없이
extorted without
있는지를
meaning.
알려줬어. 그날 둥지에 돌아오고
When I got back home that day, I spent all night shivering from this
밤새 몸을
odd sense
떨었지.
of guilt.
세상 물정
The
모르는
naive young
도련님이
noble wakes up to a
어설픈
half-baked
정의감에
sense of
눈떴군.
justice.
맞아.
I did. I guess you could say it was half-baked in a way.
그냥 재수 없는 하루라고
Half
생각하고
roasted like a coffee
일상으로
bean, am I
돌아갈 수
right?
있었을
Because you like
텐데.
coffee? I mean, you could have just shrugged the whole thing off as a bad day and went about your everyday life, no?
그러게.
Maybe, but I
하지만 그럴
just
수
couldn't.
없었어.
No.
그래서 카르멘의 연구팀에
So I ended up
내가
joining
들어가
Carmen's
버렸지.
team of researchers.
그렇게 간단히?
That's simple? Aren't you skipping too many
중간
steps
과정이
at
너무
once?
당연히
Of course, my
집안에서
family had
여러모로
several
문제가
problems with it,
많았는데
but
그런 건
those are just
사소한
small
거니까
details.
내 능력을
I wanted to see my
사람들을 위해 쓰고
capability. I
싶었어.
wanted to use my capabilities to help people.
더 나은 세상을 만들고
I was sincere about
싶었다는
wanting to make the world a better
진심이었던
place.
거야.
Daniel was.
지금의 너에게도
How about now then? Are you still
그 마음이
sincere
좀
about that?
남아있나?
그래.
Yeah,
아직
I
남아있어.
am. I want to change it right next
그리고
to right next.
올바르게
I want to
바꾸고
change it
싶어.
right next time.
이 다음이 있다면 말이야.
If there is a next time, that is.
다들 너처럼
Don't expect
마음의
others to have the
여유가
peace of
있을 거로
mind like you do.
생각하지는 마. 네가 그런 배부른
It's all
소리 할
thanks
수
to your
있는
prosperous
것도
background that you could say
전부
such generous
풍요로웠던
stuff.
삶 덕분이. 난 이만 가보련다.
I'll be going now. I'm sick of your shit. Cool. Nice. Courage, home, and a road walked together. Can I follow you forever so I can tear them apart? At the start of the scene, gain strength and protection equal to the number of allies currently alive, subtracted by 2. I see. If the value is less than 0, feeble and fragile will be inflicted instead. So that only works early on, and the more people who die, the worse it gets by far. Home. At the start of the scene, number targets are placed on 32211 enemies, depending on the number of allies alive. Each time a target is attacked in the correct order, increase outputting damage by 3 for the scene. Okay. I see. Let's walk together to a wonderful land, the world of dreams. If an ally redirects an attack that was going to target this character, dice on that ally's page gain 1-2 power. Weird. Okay, cool. If one wins, the other dies. The mouse wins, cat starves. Cat wins, mouse gets his entire body bitten off. Yeah, I guess. Do you think we'll ever meet Daniel's siblings? I would be surprised. I feel they're more set dressing than actual characters. Okay. I suppose I should do an invitation. It's been a while. Cane office, maybe? It's a 3 bloody act one. Okay. Let's go for Cane office.
어이 루돌프 빌려간 내 토끼를 어떡할 거야 이렇게 할 수도 없잖아.
Wow, that guy's huge. Hey, Rudolph, what are you going to do about my rabbits you borrowed? You didn't even bring any results.
미안하군. 그런 녀석들로
Rudolph and he's got
성과를
bloody
내지
antlers.
못해서.
Really? I'm sorry, I couldn't get anything done with those faulty troopers.
다시 한번 말해봐.
The fuck did
뿔
you just
하나만
say,
달린
you one-horned
술새끼야.
reindeer? I like her eyes.
미안하군.
Oh, I'm sorry, your
약해
weakest
빠진
rabbits were too feeble to
토끼들로
get
제대로
anything
된
done.
성과를 내지 못했어.
Oh, reindeer team leader.
난 토끼에게
Rhino team leader.
나머지 뿔 하나도
My
뽑아주라고.
money's on you, bunny. Go snap at his other antler like a twig.
다
Captain.
좁혀버리기 전에 닥치고 자리에 앉아.
Shut up and sit down before I kick all your asses.
뭐야 할멈? 갑자기
what's
목이
up,
나서
Granny? Being serious all of a sudden? Is Mia British? Oh, okay then. What's up, Granny? Being serious all of a sudden?
엘사 둥지와 도서관에
The fourth pack will be
제4무리를 투입할
dispatched to Nest L in the library.
에?
The hell?
도서관은 둘째
The
치고
library I understand, but the whole
동시에까지?
nest?
엄지도 언더보스를 잃어서 힘을 못 쓸
The
텐데.
thumb is shaking after losing an underboss, so driving them out shouldn't be difficult at all.
남아있는 검지가 골치 아픈
It looks like the
모양이야.
index is being a pain in the
많은
ass
인원을
instead.
투입하진 않고
Um,
보충으로 몇 명만 갈 예정이다.
it's really weird the way they've decided to go with the five fingers like this, because when they're used in sentences like that, it sounds really wrong. We won't mobilize many troops, only a few that will be going in as reinforcements.
그럼 우리랑 무슨 상관인데?
And what does that have to do with us?
우리는 도서관으로
Our
향한다.
destination is the library.
이번 임무가
If we fail
실패하면
this mission, all 15,000 animals of the pack, including myself, will be culled.
회에서 제대로
That seems
참작해주지
like a
않았습니까?
really stupid thing to do. Haven't the higher-ups bailed us out considering the circumstances? I guess it's obvious that we'd get in, since the fourth pack was organized exclusively for L Corp's nest. Well, it's a miracle we were kept alive for so long, considering how awkward our situation's been.
그렇게 길을 쓰고
We
안전을
worked our asses
확보했는데
off to ensure safety, but our
이제
necks are
다시
back on the
살펴본
chopping
위기에
block.
놓였네.
아, 우리는 왜
Oh,
항상
why do we
이런
always have to
처지인
eat
거야?
shit?
엘사 혼자
L
멋대로
Corp probably
작곡한
just
걸 텐데
self-destructed.
왜 우리가
Why do we have to
휘말려야
get
하냐고.
ourselves involved in the thick of it?
엘사는 신뢰가 생명이다.
Trust is vital for R Corp.
엘사가 스스로 무너졌다면 우리
It
책임이
would not matter
아니지만
if L Corp did collapse on its
만약
own,
외부
but if it
소행을
turns out to be the work of an outside force,
알사는
the
계약을
responsibility
지키지
would lie on
못하는
R Corp for failing to prevent the threat as contracted.
제대로 일을 수행하지
The
못한 가축은
livestock that didn't do their
폐기할
job
뿐이죠.
right are to be destroyed.
그리고 이번 일은
And this
엘사만의
task
문제가
concerns
아니야.
more than just L Corp.
그게 무슨 뚱딴지 같은
The hell are you
소리야?
talking about now?
W사의 특이점까지
The library also
도서관에
holds a
저당
mortgage on
잡힌
W Corp Singularity.
정리
The
요원과
books of the
승객들의
corporation's
책이
cleanup crew and
도서관에
passengers were on one of its trains are apparently under the library's possession.
승객?
Passengers?
묘.
Oh,
저번에 알아서
right, yeah, of
처리하겠다고
course,
한 일은
that would
연락이
shock
왔나?
Mio because she sent Olga on that train. Mio, did you get contact regarding the task you said you'd handle on your own?
묘.
Mio?
아니, 받은 연락 없어.
No, hasn't called me back since.
그렇다는 건
That means...
걔 성격 생각하면
Probably
뻔해.
used it recklessly after
몇
waiting
시간이 지나도
several hours on the
도착할
train
생각을 안
trying to
하니까
escape.
이거라도 써보자고 무작정 꺼냈겠지.
So they know how W Corp works. She used it after waiting on the several hours on the train. They definitely know how W Corp works. And there are some that do, from outside the corporation, obviously. But it's interesting that they do. She's definitely the kind of person to do it.
굳이 워프 열차를
Was
타게
there a
한 이유가
particular
있었나?
reason you? Was there a particular reason you had her take that warp train?
아니 뭐.
Not really. I happened to have some other job I wanted her to do someplace else, so I asked her to take care of that as well.
그때만 해도 도서관은
The library is
별거
only a
아닌
measly
도시전설
urban legend back
정도였으니까.
then, so I didn't think it would be a
대수롭지
big
않게
deal.
하겠지. 애초에 그런 곳에서
She
돼줄
wasn't
놈이
somebody who
아니라고
died to an
생각해서
urban legend, so I gave her
돈이나
that job
벌자고
for
부탁한
sweet
거야.
bucks. Nothing more.
잠깐만.
Wait a
일등석도
minute.
아니라
So she
일반석
took an
승객이란 거야?
economy class seat, not first class?
내가 1등석표를
Do I look
끊어줄
like I
돈이
got the
어딨어?
dosh to pony up a first class ticket, let alone 3?
그 녀석이 열차 운행 도중
Right.
도서관으로 빠져나가고
Let's say
체계됐다 치자.
let's say that she somehow got out of the train while it was running and got turned into a book in the library.
고작 일반석
W Corp
승객이
is on the
사라졌다고.
move just to cover up a few regular passengers disappearing.
어차피 겉으로 봤을 땐
I
정상적으로
mean, the train
도착했잖아.
arrived at its destination without any problems people could see.
그러게.
Yeah,
그
no one
잠깐
would believe the
멈췄다는
story of a
사실을
train stopping for that long.
믿어주는 굳이 급하게 워프
I wonder why
정리
they'd send
요원을
cleanup
보내야 했나?
agents in such a hurry. That could easily backfire and expose its singularity to the old world.
그 사실을 실마리로 잡아
Some will be
진실을
interested in
밝히려는
pursuing
사람도
the
있을
truth
거고.
behind the trains based on the contents of the books too.
게다가
It'd make more
1등석
sense if first
승객들이 함께
class passengers were
사라졌다면
gone
말이
as well.
되겠지.
지금은 그게 중요한 게 아니다.
We have more important matters at hand.
우리의 일은
It's our job to protect the singularities and nests of L Corp, W Corp, and T Corp.
그들을 처분당하기
If we don't
싫으면
want to be stamped out, we'll have to
어떻게든
retrieve the
특이점에
books
관한
related to
책을
the singularity
회수해야 해.
by any means.
엘사가 무너진
We
원인도
also need to
찾아야
figure
해.
out the reason L Corp collapsed.
하지만 그 과정에
However, if
거짓이
there was
섞여
falsehood
있으면
mixed into the evidence you bring, the
까마귀가
ravens will
직접
directly
처분할
dispose of you. Be
그
mindful of
점은
that.
각오해라.
엘사가 제멋대로
It'd
자폭했길
better have been L Corp cutting its own throat.
이러나 저러나
Silly how
특이점에
everyone acts like
목숨
their
거는
lives
꼴이
depend on the
웃기네.
singularities.
웃기고 말고 할 게 어딨어. 1인이 목숨 걸어야지.
That's our job, so we have to secure them with our lives, silly or not.
퍽이나.
Yeah,
가만
right.
보면 특이점이란 거.
You know, isn't it still funny, the deal with the singularities, I mean?
시간을 절약하는
The
W
time-saving teleportation of W Corp?
사실 다른
Which in fact taking passengers on a 1,000-year ride in another dimension and going through the weird time tunnel thingy or some shit.
도착하면 다시 그
When the train
시간
arrives,
단수로
those passengers are
되돌려놓고.
restored good as new. Thank you for explaining the plot as it is so far, Mio. I appreciate that.
T사는 거기서 뺑이
And T Corp
시간을 모아서
repackages the time collected by the trains for sale or
이용하잖아?
use, doesn't it?
분명 도시
I bet some of those
어딘가에서는
passengers are out there
몇백 년
enjoying
동안
meat stew
고통받은
somewhere in the
시간을
city,
까마득하게 잊어버린
completely
사람이
oblivious to the hundreds of years of
그
suffering they
시간을
went through
이용해
for the pot of
푹
humbled
퍼먹고
meat and
있을
broth they're eating.
알사라고 다루나? 우리도
Hell,
그러자.
our corp's no different. Look at what we...
거기까지
That's enough. Stop revealing our secrets to the people who are watching.
특이점에 대해
If you rattle off
주둥이
another
더
word about
나불대면
singularities, I'll put you in
독방에
solitary
쳐넣어주지.
confinement. I can still talk in solitary confinement? Yem.
한시가 급하니 다들
It's not a
출동
moment to
준비하도록.
lose, so prepare to mobilize.
진짜
Boy,
정말
our
알사에서
corp is
오잖아?
really coming.
궁금한 걸.
I'm
지금의
curious. I
도서관은
wonder how the
과연
library in its
알사와
state will fare
어깨를
against
나란히 할
our
수
corp.
있을까?
별게 다 궁금하다.
Oh,
지는
really, Mom?
현장에서
Spoken like
안
someone who
뛴다고
never does
만만하네.
field work herself.
말로는 엄살
I
떨어도
trust you to handle
늘
it nicely
그랬듯
as you
잘해줄
always
거라
have,
믿고 있어.
even though you're complaining right now.
뭐라 조언을
As
해주고는
much as I'd like to
싶지만
give you advice, the
내가
rabbit team is
전투하는
the only one
장면을
I've
직접
seen in
본 건
action,
일부라.
so there's not much I
아는 게
can say
많이 없어.
here.
뭐 괜찮아.
Don't sweat it. It's not like you ever told me how to fight.
미안하네.
Sorry about that.
뭘 그렇게
Come on, don't give me
정색해?
that stern face. I was just joking.
그나저나
By the way, when
알사는
did your
왜
corporation
고용했어?
hire our corp?
처음엔 엘사에
Why
대한
did
걸잘
you corporation?
몰라서 이해할 수 있었는데
I could see why at first,
이곳의
since I know nothing
사사들과
about how.
교류를 보니
I
충분했을
could see
것
why at
같다는 생각이
first,
들어서
since I knew nothing about how things went in L Corp, but looking at Gabor and the librarians here, they seem more than capable of handling any kind of situation.
환상체라는 존재 때문에
Things would
자칫
often go out
방심하고
of control
있다가
because of the
일이 커지는
entities
게
we called
대다수였어.
abnormalities.
간혹 직원들로
Sometimes the
해결할 수 없는
situation
상황이 일어나기도
became
했지.
too much of a burden for the employees to handle.
직원의 손실을 줄이기
So you
위해
called the rabbit team to
토끼팀을
reduce
이용한 거군.
casualties.
다른 팀을 이용하지 않은
Why not the
이유는
other
뭐야?
teams, though?
본 적은 없어서
Even though I
잘
never saw them
모르겠는데
myself, I was told in
처음
brief
계약할
when the
때
contract
간단히
was first
들은 건
made.
콧불소들은 막강한
The
전투력을 지니고
rhinos
있지만
wield significant
정말
combat
딱
prowess but
그뿐이라고
were
있어.
easily agitated and caused
회사 시설을
collateral
어떻게
damage to the point
부숴먹을지
of
몰라서
reducing a
힘들
facility
것
to
같다고
rubble.
했지.
힘이 세고
The guy sure looked tough and
보이긴 했어.
dependable. Oh, I'd
그럼
like him to
솔로도-
have my back. I would love to play city football with him, and I say, "Hey, Rhino man, go long," and then I chuck it over arm, and it goes flying through the air, and he catches it, and I use the chance to sprint up the side, and he passes it back to me, and I get the winning touchdown. It's a dream I used to have long time ago. Anyway, what did they tell you about the reindeer?
정신력을
I
이용한
was told
공격을
that they use
사용한다나 봐.
psychological attacks.
다른 기계들은 몰라도
While the machines would have been relatively safe in them, they still had a risk of causing irreversible damage to the manager.
결국 그곳에 가장
In
적합한
a
건
nutshell, the rabbits were the only
토끼뿐이었다는
team
거고.
suitable for that facility, huh?
맞아. 물론
That's right. Of
토끼팀도
course, the
일을
rabbits did
크게
make
만들
matters
때가
worse
있었지만
sometimes,
그래도 꽤
but all
도움을
in all, they
받았던
were
곳이야.
quite helpful.
공기가 무거워.
Oh god, they're just all here. So I reckon we got the rhinos first, then the reindeers, and then the rabbits. The air feels heavy.
분위기만큼은
This atmosphere makes me feel as if we're in the ruins.
도시의 별이라면
Star of the city is not much
무조건
different from the
당연히
ruins in terms of danger.
맛있는 풀 뜯을
Aren't you
생각에
guys
다들
excited to
짜릿하지?
graze some fresh grass?
묘.
May I please
너는
keep your
좀
mouth shut for
닥치고
5
있어라.
minutes?
환영합니다, 손님. 저는 이곳의
Greetings,
관장이자
dear guests.
사서인
Oh, we get
엔젤입니다.
to see. Oh, Mio interact with Angela. I forgot this was going to happen. I'm Angela, the director and librarian of my role's namesake.
반갑다. 나는 R4체
Greetings,
사무대
I'm
대장
Nikolai.
니콜라이다.
Leader of the 4th pack of our corp.
엔젤라 오랜만.
Been a while, Angela. I'll drop the
계약이고
formalities
끝났으니
since the
편하게
contract's
말할게.
over.
아는 얼굴을 보는
It's
건
good to see a
나도
familiar
반갑네.
face. Smiley face.
네가 엘사를
You broke L Corp, didn't you?
왜 그렇게 생각하는
What
걸까?
makes you think that, I wonder?
처음 봤을
I figured your
때부터
rotten mind would do
속이
something
시커먼
huge someday the first time I met
목소리
you.
한번 크게 내 감은 못
You
쓰고.
can't fool my gut feeling. Thanks to you, we're about to be destroyed.
여전히 분위기 못 읽고
Well, if I
엉뚱한
had my way,
소리를
you would have
하네.
been destroyed a long time ago, so
궁금하면
consider it a
책이라는 걸
bonus.
읽으면 돼.
You're still rambling stupid nonsense, unable to read the mood. If you're so curious, you can read a book to find out.
아, 책이라는 건 말이야.
Oh, in case you don't know what a
손에
book
쥐고
is, it's a
종이에
little
적힌
bundle of
글을
pages
읽으며
made of paper
한
that you
장씩
can hold in
넘기면
your
되는
hands
거야.
and read. Can you read?
꼭두각시 비서지를
Playing
끝낸
grown up in your
뒤에는
little library after you've
도서관에서
done being a
소꿉놀이
puppet
하는 거야?
secretary, huh?
네가 그토록 좋아하는
Are you
붉은
offended that I
안개를
might have killed the Red
내가
Mist?
죽였을까봐?
The woman you were such a big fan of? Sorry, where did that come from? Are you offended I might have killed the Red Mist? Interesting. Oh, yeah, that did piss her off.
묘.
Mio, I told you to
닥치라고
shut up.
했지.
And you? I'm intrigued by
그리고
what you
당신
said.
우선은
Could you guide
안으로
us inside
안내해줄 수
first?
있겠나?
그럼요.
Of course.
부디
May you find
당신의
your book in
책을
this
찾으실
place.
수
I was fully expecting her to just fucking nope out of that. It's just like, yes, I can guide you. And then she's gone. Alright, so I have 2 floors and I've got 3 things. As I'm correct in that the reindeer were first. No, I guess that it was the rhinos first, didn't I? Anyway, it'll be the reindeer, then the rhinos, then the rabbits. Okay. Ugh. Stretchy, stretchy. Triple R suit can store up to 20 charge. Ooh. For every max 30% of max HP lost this act. Gained 1 strength at the start of each scene, up to 2. Weird. Rudolph. It's 20 charge. If the character is 11 or more charge, deal +2 stagger. Each time the character recovers from stagger, gain 1 strength and endurance. And he's got gain light and charge, raise the grass. Deal 4 stagger to self. Spend 3 charge to deal stagger. Mind Whip, deal 4 stagger to self, spend 3 charge to deal stagger. Gain 8 charge. Okay, well. They're enduring to stabby. Nine to 23 is crazy, isn't it? Eesh. Excuse me. Something I will say is that the only light generation they have is Graze the Grass. And they have a lot of high energy things. Oh no. He's got 3, but the others have 2. They have 3 energy strike instead. Okay. Who do I use? Maybe Hod? Let's try Hod. I think Hod's team are a little bit outdated now. I think they've been powered out. And I need some more good slash cards. Because we've been getting a lot of like mixed ones. But we don't have a lot of good pure slash these days. So I did rework a lot of these to try and make them better, but let's try hard. Alright, here I come. I want you to take this fight seriously. Maybe I'm too used to the equipment I wore in the past. My own body feels alien. Hello and welcome. You made me put my book down for this. Go for the optics, Chatika. This came out of nowhere. Let's end this quickly. Well, everything else we've done was for our survival too. Another day, another mission. Let's do this. They don't look like an easy opponent. Keep it together, all. Oh god, they're fast. Uh-oh. 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 Well, the plus side is he doesn't have any charge, so he can't spend it to deal extra stagger. Ooh. Oh, damn, sorry, hang on. My arm's been itchy and I've got like a couple of scratches on it. And I just like hurt one of my scratches. Hang on. Just put in some Sudocrem on it. Oh, I need to stop scratching it. It's just been itchy. Ooh. Mind Whip and Graze the Grass. Pisky! Graze the grass, graze the grass. So we've got one Mind Whip straight out the gate. Fucking hell. Oh no. I feel very underpowered here, guys. Alright, let's try my biggest thing against their biggest thing. My biggest thing lost. Badly. The sound effects are cool. Yeah, hard. Stab him in the face. Oh god, they all leveled up in thingy and I didn't. Oh, Pisky. Mine Whip. Mine Whip. Got 2 Mine Whips coming. Alright, I think I'm not going to win this, so I'm just going to try and focus on killing one of them. I have another floor, but I've got 3 acts to get through. If I cannot beat 1 for 1, I'm not going to be able to win the thing. So I just need to come out of this with something. Staggered. Tolly! Staggered. Staggered in return, good. Come on, he's got 1 health left, guys. Good work, Garen. I underestimated them. That was not within my expectation. That was not within my expectation. Such power, I've only seen it in the depths. In the depths? Interesting. We better use more caution. Yeah, I didn't see if I got any book from that. I expect I did, but... God, 2 of us are staggered. We're so fucked. Charge +3. It affects the properties of certain pages. Charge +3. It's red. Oh, it's red instead of blue. Hey, Nathan. We're losing. Okay, most of them are going for a stagger. We have 1 Mine Whip, 2 Mine Whip, 3 Mine Whip. God, you're so fucked, Tali. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Tali. Yeah, I got that it was red because it's R Corp and not W Corp. I understood. Leave Hod to get angry. Angry Hod. I'm sorry, Tali. No. Oh god, I'm almost fucked as well. I'm sorry, Ethan. Although I will be honest, less sorry than I am when it was Tali. He's almost staggered. But Garen is staggered. Rudolph is staggered. Ooh. He looks cool when he's staggered. He does the same red eye thing as Neo does when she's angry. That makes me think it's like a thing that is actually like on them. Angry Hod. Pisk. Oh, he's got 1 health left. Yeah, that's what I said, Link. I need Book of Rudolph. Gotta hold out. Gotta hold out. The stagger sprite is whatever the damage sprite is, so he just does that in response to pain. It's still pretty cool though. Mia's eyes are red all the time. Her design is meant to look like an albino rabbit. Interesting. Rabbits are so cool. I'm a fan of rabbits. In case that was something you were unaware of. Okay, let's just try and get some more, and then we'll bug out. The side pieces of her hair even look like floppy rabbit ears. Oh, so cute. Alright. Yeah, we need some more slash. We're mostly using slash from back with the Seo fight, the Kurokomu. Which is very, very outdated now. And I'm using some newer ones from stuff like the Lu, but really not much. It doesn't really matter, does it? It's just him left. Oh, he's staggered as well. It's all over, cause Lon's staggered. And then fucking dead in one hit. Welp. That's cool. I've just noticed this, that they've beaten that department and now they move somewhere else. That's a really cool idea. So what happens? Oh, they just go directly there. Okay. I guess I will throw your sod at them. Just see if I can get some more books. But I've got Rudolph. The red-eyed reindeer. But we are so fucked here. So let's just do what we can. Who's low? You are low. So painful. Nice stagger damage though, Pleb Lord. Another one dead. Staggered. Another one dead. This really hyper-focusing on one guy at a time is actually sort of working. Is this an actual strategy, or is it just because I outnumber him? I don't know. I don't know. Is he doing anything mean? He's not. Outnumbering. Fair enough. I was thinking, oh, maybe I've cracked the strategy for how to win in this game at last after 115 hours of playing it. But no. Cool. Sweet buns are on me. Rhino is next. Maxim. If the character has 11 or more charge, gain 2 protection. If the character has 20 or more charge, deal 50% more damage and stagger damage with attacks. Receive 30% less. God. Triple R suit. Eesh. Okay. So they gain endurance. Graze the grass, bulky impact. 6 to 12. Gain 2 protection, 12 to 25. Do they all have that? They do. And they endure blunt. Great. Great. Well, we are poorly matched here. Be bold, be brash, be brave. Whoever the foe might be, they'll be crushed beneath the rhino's feet. Right now, rampaging is our mission. Nothing can stand in the way of a rhinoceros. Do they know what rhinoceroses are? In the city? Are there animals? Are there reindeer? It's like one of those questions that you're probably not supposed to think about. You know, they clearly picked them because they're 3 animals with R as the first letter. But it's like, oh, does that really make sense in the lore? Alright, we're really going to have to bloody nail on one guy here. Maxim's weapon does look pretty cool. Pets are a thing, so not too weird for animals. Well, yeah, animals in general, but like those specific animals, they're very sort of, they are quite specific ones to certain environments, you know? There are animals, remember once in story in Lobotomy Corporation, deer hunting. Oh yeah, there was. To be honest, that was so early on, I didn't really question it. I didn't have a feel for the world. But that is a weird concept. Are there forests? I mean, there's the Black Forest, but does the forest exist within the city? Is it beyond? These are questions that I feel are not going to be answered. Good work. Book of the Rhino. I wonder if the city is a zoo district. It could. Is the forest even real, or is it a concept? So many questions that are never going to be answered, I feel. Alright, I'm sticking with this strategy because it's sort of working. Of just absolutely fucking wailing on one guy at a time. Blab Lord. Come on. I don't know what that blue thing is, but it's some sort of protection. It's got fragile as well. I don't know how he got fragile, it'll be from something I played. Oh, Bloodlord's dead. Oh wow, I got 2 of them. And an ego page. Okay. Almost dead. I didn't realise he was that close to being dead when I used Solemn Lament and threw absolutely everything else on him. But job is done with him. This is, you know what this is doing? This is reminding me of something. Have any of you played Spirit Island? The board game also has an official adaptation, and before that had like things on tabletops and stuff. Because what it's reminded me of is, in that game, I've done videos on the tabletop channel, you should definitely check them out. In that game, it's like about surviving. I'm not going to bother talking about the plot of the game, it doesn't really matter. The point is, it's a game where you choose cards and then sort of things happen in response to it. You play against you play against an AI in that it's like all pre-decided actions that the game will take against you, the opponent, and then all the players playing it work together to defeat them. I have played it a fair bit because for a while it was probably my favourite board game. But the problem always was that it takes for fucking ever to play. And when I used to play it multiplayer with friends, it would take even longer, because even if they weren't reading out every card, which sometimes they would, even though they're like deliberately overwritten, they'd like really, really, really try hard to play the best thing they could. And it's like they would spend half an hour deciding what one power they want to use. It's like, this is a slow game anyway, but you're making it worse. And it always really annoyed me. Because it's like, can we get on with it, please? Can we just do stuff? Can we just continue to play? And even if we don't get it perfect this turn, it's going to be more fun than this. So that's sort of what I'm doing here, that I'm not playing slow and careful, I'm just throwing absolutely everything, and it's working out so much better than I expected to. I mean, I'm losing, I've still got a whole extra floor and these are all I have left, but the fact that I've done so well here is stunning to me. just to guarantee it's done. Leaving a dice unattended is a very bad idea against me. Nice work, double kill. Well, I didn't expect to win that one. Nikolai, Mio, and the rabbits. Okay. Okay. Well, this is sort of humbling that I'm doing so well here. I mean, like I said, we're not doing very well. Elmer's almost dead. But we're doing much better than I expected, considering I thought, well, there's no point trying here because I'm going to lose horribly. Let's see. If the character is 11 or more, give 1 strength and endurance to all allies. After using a combat page, leave a mark on them. The marked enemy takes 50% additional damage and stagger damage. Yikes. I feel bad killing Mio. She was an ally. And even if she and Angela clearly don't like each other and probably never did, I still liked her. She helped me a lot. If the character is 11 or more charge, gain haste. Concentrated fire. His speed is... Yes, the rabbits are speed based, that makes sense. Pinpoint shot. Oh wow. Okay. They're all herbivores. For some reason I thought rhinos weren't, and it's like, it's a bit funny that rhinos have grazed the grass when they don't eat grass, but they're herbivores. All 3 are herbivores. All 3 of the kill team animals are herbivores. That's just clicked. Hippity hop, the rabbits have come to graze the grass. Rabbits, we're here to earn a chance to live, so just make it count, alright? Got a gnaw on 'em, ready to taste a meal. Taunting is unnecessary in combat. Alright, who do I focus on? Because I might only get one. Interesting, slashing is bad against them. So the ideal thing to start off with is Hod. And then switch to Netzach after the first lot. Or someone like Malkuth who doesn't specify one. Alright, who am I focusing on? I don't really want to hurt Mio. Do you think making animal puns is part of mandatory training? I think if you surround yourself with iconography enough, you begin to think in terms of that iconography. Mass attack, I do have mass attack, you are correct. No, she's too slow, she's gonna get killed. That was crap. Bit better. Elmer. Staggered. Book of Rabbit Team, but I didn't see Book of Nikolai. So I don't know if that means I didn't get it. I can't believe Elmer's still alive. An expedition to the outskirts might have been more fun. Next time we meet, I won't go down so easily. Did she run? I didn't see her run, but I wouldn't be surprised if she did. Right, that sort of depleted your sod quite a bit. This place is nuts, like. Well, considering they're like known for being super powered and like murder bots, and then they go somewhere and they just get absolutely trounced, I suppose it makes sense. Nope. Elmer's dead. The start of the city is no more than grass for the rabbits. Oh shit, they're guns. What is that blue? Requested target. I didn't clock that. Huh. I can't afford it. I can't afford them. Damn. We're drained. It's all over but the crying. We're out. Almost staggered Neo. Your sod's staggered. Your sod's dead. Oh, actually beat Mio and got her book. That's incredible. So I don't think I got Nikolai, but excluding Nikolai, I've had all of the books. Let my guard down. Okay, man. You can't afford that. You can only afford Solemn Lament. Alright, pick your target, buddy. Never mind, camp's staggered. Alright. Not again! Well, we're out of grassy grass. Well, we're out of grassy grass. Well, we're out of grassy grass. Are they rabbits or parrots? Okay. Bloody hell, we unlocked a lot there. So let's see. We've got Reindeer Team, Rudolph. Rhino Team, Maxim. Mio. But no Nikolai. That went so much better than I expected. That was incredible. Huh. Cool. Full stop to life, pierce, stagger, increase, blunt, power by 1 when the character is charged, pierce by 1 if the character is charged, blunt by 1, pierce by 1, boost defensive die by 1 if they're discarded. And pierce by 1 if the character is charged. Huh. Well, that was alright, actually. That went okay. Let's burn some books. So there's only one of these to get. Nice. Maxim. Only one of these. Cool. I do feel bad about the Mio one. Mio and Olga are two of the ones I really feel bad about having killed. Oh, that's really cool looking. Mio's prowess. Sufficient ammo. Combat pages whose default type is range do not exhaust. Is that a thing? I thought that was only a thing on like the early range pages. I didn't think that was a thing on later ones. Reindeer Team. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some more charge builds because I enjoy charge builds, and apparently I'm getting a lot of stuff for them. Full stop and R-Corp pages have exhaust listed on them. I have missed that entirely. Very nice. Yeah, no mention of exhausting. But I think that's a pretty decent range deck, frankly. I think that's done very well for me. Graze the Grass is a good light generated card. Yeah, it seems it. Yeah, not bad. Right. I want to take a crack at Burrowing Heaven, if for no other reason than it's in the title of the stream. So let me have a quick look at what it needs, and I will work out whose pages I'm borrowing. So you've got to kill them one at a time. Inflict them with Feeble. The amount is equal to the number of combat pages they've used against the character in this battle. Becomes active if no thorns are awake. Use a mass attack on the same scene. It becomes active. While this character is active, all librarians get 10 Feeble. takes twice as much stagger damage. I had a dream about this battle. I realise it now, because I mentioned earlier I had a dream about doing the Roland realisation. I also had a dream about this battle, in which the way the mechanics worked were that they placed eyes on certain pages I had, and it meant if I played those pages, they were more powerful, but I would take damage because the idea was I no longer had eyes on it, you know? So I had to sort of avoid the pages that had the eyes on, and that was the mechanics in my dream. Alright, well, Pierce is terrible. Apparently you cannot pierce an eye. But Slash and Blunt are fine. So, given how well Blunt has done today, I will use the Blunt ones. I think I've gone past it. Colinium Puppet. And let's go with Emma. Okay, Hokma. Teddy. And Sucra. They look really weird. Why has Hokma changed his outfit? Because he was on the default one. Oh my... Oh my god. Oh, that was so stupid. Okay, for this battle, that's how you look like. Hokma's in his Lex Luthor battle suit. Okay. If you are prepared, let us begin. We shouldn't look away, huh? We better dispose of it quickly. It's so stupid. Why is he so slow? My tree is the tree that will burrow the heavens. I see that reference. Oh, they're all counter dice. Stack of damage, Sucra. Comment what he looked like. He's been off the screen for like 2 seconds and I forgot. Damn, I was hoping we could stagger him in one. Ah, feeble, I see. Why are they fragile? Take twice as much stagger damage from deflects. I don't know why they're fragile. Is that something I did? Ah, here we are. Improv drumming. Oh, that's why you said improv drumming before. Right. Okay. Oh, I see. I understand how this works now. Taking double stagger from deflect and taking what was it? Yeah. So receiving feeble for attacking and then taking double stagger from deflect. You're supposed to play defensively to block them, and that's further compounded with all the counter dice. You play defensive, and then when they're staggered, you wail on them. I see. What's this? Will awaken 2 scenes. Okay. Alright. I understand how this works now. None of us are feeble. I wonder if that's because he's staggered, but it doesn't say so. Shit! Oh! I didn't mean to press space. I didn't think I'd rolled my dice. Well, I meant to press space. I didn't think I'd rolled my dice already. Well, fuck me life. Not continuing with that state. Let me just blow my nose. Actually, I'll take this chance to pop to the toilet. I'll be back in just a moment. Hello. Hello. Sorry, hang on. Just put the blanket back over my legs to keep them warm in the cold. And then the blanket back over my shoulders. And wrapped around. Just scoot my chair in a little closer. I sort of cocoon up at my desk to keep warm. Oh, I'm so sorry. I just absolutely thwacked my mic then. Let me just check the audio quality still. Yes, okay, good. Sorry about that. Right, where was I? I was checking. Yeah, I still think it's best with the ones it has. Like, I wear a blanket around my shoulders and usually sort of wrap around my front as well, basically all the time at my desk. And even when it's not over my shoulders, I have it draped over my chair. Right, let's give this another go. I have a supermassive blanket meant for a king-size bed, and I've got a twin, so I can curl up on it, curl up in it real nice. That sounds great. And I can wrap it around my body when playing games. Very good. Trying going light on the attacks this time. Oh, if I'd hit a little more, I would have staggered him in one fucking turn. Alright. And now I press space again straight away, right? It totally kills everything. Probably a bit overkill, but... Hotware and everyone else, are you alright? Oh, hello, next one. So I guess I'll just rinse and repeat for the next 2 of these and then deal with the big one. And I've got 3 scenes to deal with the big one. block isn't very high. Staggered, good. Very good. Maybe overkill, but need to guarantee I kill it. Okay. Hey, next one. Bad. Not bad. I'm aware this thing's ticking down already, so I might need to speed up a bit. Staggered. Nice one. Hello. Okay, that's restarted the count. That's good. Use a mass attack on the turn it's active. Takes twice as much stagger. All the characters alive or librarians are afflicted with 10 feeble. So I have to go full defensive here. I don't believe he is the thing about... No, he's just constantly 10 feeble. I forgot about that. Just to get some light. He's only got 70 stagger. But I can't hurt him. Oh. no. No! I don't have enough defense, I don't think. Or I don't have the right defense. He's gonna spawn a new one next round. Hold on to my things. If I do happen to stagger, I'm going to have to kill him bloody quick. Oh, he's almost staggered. One more. One more. Yes! Okay. We have this round to kill him. Let's see. I think we got it. I think we've got it. Oh, we've got it. Yes! Second try. I'm impressed with that. Whew. I didn't think we had that, but we did. Whew.
아리야.
Oh, my back.
뭐 이리 원하는 책이 많아.
Aren't you asking for too many books at once?
늦게 깨어난 만큼
As I awoke later than the others, I have much to learn to catch up.
난 남들보다 늘 늦었으니까.
I was always one step behind others.
다른 사람보다
You
늙은 게
mean how you have
아니고.
one foot in the grave because you're so old? Making jokes about old people is what just brings a smile to my face. A trifling attempt at mockery.
이곳의 사서들은 모두 카르멘.
You know, all the other librarians here told me they were following a person called Carmen. What a incredibly meta way to bring up that he wasn't.
너도 그 사람을
You
따라서
joined her in the
연구에
research like all
참여한
the
거야?
others did?
모두가 카르멘을
You're
따랐지만
right that most of the others
다른
followed
사람을
Carmen,
따랐다.
but I was loyal to another person.
로보토미를 세우고
There was a
엔젤라를
man
만든
named
아이라는
Ian who
사람이
founded
있었지.
Lobotomy Corporation and created Angela.
난 그를 믿었다. 다들
I
무언가를
had
믿고
faith
있다.
in him.
나는 그 사람이 행하고자
Everyone
하는 것이
carries some
옳다고
form
믿었어.
of faith or belief. In my case, I believed that what he sought to do was the right thing, but he didn't. I mean, I suppose this is the underlying issue with Hockmer and his belief in Ian. He didn't try to do the right thing. He was following Carmen, and Carmen was trying to do the right thing. So, like, that shouldn't be his motivation. His motivation shouldn't be, oh yes, I believed in this person who was following someone else. It should have been, I trusted him, or I was loyal to him. You know, something that isn't, oh, well, yes, the thing he was trying to do was the right thing.
롤란,
Roland, do you happen to
믿고 있는
be a
종교가 있나?
religious person?
아니,
Nope,
도시에
not
제대로
sure if there's
된
even a
종교가
proper
있나
religion in the
싶고.
city. Have they explained that sort of the law yet? I don't really know. I'm not that au fait with the lore of, what's the game? Library of Babel? Ruina. My mistake.
큰 종교라 해봤자
And the bigger
다들
ones
돈만
are all
밝히는데
money-hungry
뭐 하라는
schemes in disguise, so there's no point putting faith in any of them.
다르게 물어봐야겠군.
Then I must ask differently.
넌 무엇을 믿고 있지?
What do you believe in?
믿고 있는 거?
What I believe in?
내가
Oh,
언젠가
getting out of
여기서
this
나갈
place
수
one day
있다는
with my
걸
limbs
믿고 있지.
intact would be nice.
그건 소망이고.
That is simply called a wish.
그럼 난 믿고
I guess I
있는 것
don't have
답이
any
없나
beliefs
보다.
then.
애초에 당장
I never had time to
찾는
care
것도
about things
바쁜데
like that. I had
그런
my
걸 신경
immediate
쓸
future to
겨를이
worry
어디 있겠어.
about.
꿈이든 믿음이든
We live in a world where it's tough
지금
to think
바로
about or
도움받을
look
수
back
없는
on
걸
stuff that won't be
생각하고
helpful right
돌이키는
away.
행동
Dreams
자체가
or faith
힘든
or whatever.
세상이지. 그러는 넌 믿고 있는 게 있나 봐.
You're talking the talk. Well, what do you believe in then?
난 선생님께서
I
원하시던
believe in the
세상이 오리라는
eventual
것을
arrival
믿고
of the
있다.
world my scholar and mentor dreamed of.
이 믿음 안에서
This
내
faith
행동
is the
원리를
guiding
결정하지.
principle of my every action. Again, he didn't believe in it. He didn't dream of it. He was loyal to Carmen, who was the one who believed and dreamed in it and followed it. He was just following her.
어떤 사람이었길래
Just
그렇게
what?
헌신적이야?
Just what kind of person was he to make you his devoted fanboy?
먼 곳을
He
바라보는
was a man
사람이니까
with a far sight.
닿지 못할
He
곳에
strove
닿으려는
to reach
사람이었어.
an unreachable place.
그건 카르멘이란
Doesn't
사람도 마찬가지 아니야?
Description also fit to Carmen. Yes, it totally does. Or at least what I've heard about her.
다르지.
There is a clear difference. Sir
기꺼이
Ayan
악이라도
was gladly
받아들이고자
willing to
했으니.
accept evil for the sake of realizing his cause.
말 나온 김에 그 아인이라는 놈
Okay,
난
I'm
이해할
going to
수
have thoughts
없어.
on this. I'm going to stop interrupting each line, but I have thoughts. Yeah, speaking of that, I seriously don't get that Ayan guy.
애초에 죽은
Heck, all he
사람들
did was
억지로
revive his dead
꾸역꾸역
friends against their will and play
지하에서
house in his
소꿉놀이를
underground lair
부렸잖아?
just to satisfy himself. Am I wrong?
소꿉놀이라는 말로 비유할 수 있는 가벼운 일이 아니다.
His deeds cannot be compared to something as puerile as playing house.
얼마나 대단한 걸
I don't know how great an eye-opening his
그
enlightenment
과정은
was, but he left a
민폐덩어리
huge
그
trail of trouble
자체구만.
for everyone in that process, going from what I've heard.
너희가 억지로 두
I
번째
mean, you went through a whole lot of suffering in your second life as Lobotomy Corporation Sephiroth, and Angela's still so infuriated.
다그 인간 때문이잖아.
It's all because of him, isn't it?
외부인으로서는
He's looking
전혀
like a
좋게 볼
complete
수가
wanker
없단
from an
말이지.
outsider's perspective.
선생님은
Please do
그런데도
not call
닫고자
my
했다.
beloved Ayan a wanker. He endeavored to reach his goal in spite of such obstacles.
어떻게든 채워 넣어
He sought to
살아가는
fill the
삶을
gaps
견디고자
out
했다.
one way or another in order to endure the eroding life.
넌 모를 테지.
You will never
그 희생과
understand it, his
헌신을.
sacrifice and dedication.
완전
Boy, aren't you a
광신도구만.
total zealot? They say faith
믿음은
blinds the
연약한
eyes of the
사람의 눈을 멀게
feeble-minded.
하지.
눈이 먼 건 나뿐만이
I
아닌 것
believe
같다.
that I am not the one blind with faith here. That is something what somebody blind with faith would say. Can't be any worse than you, pal. Okay. Alright. First thing, the implication there is that Roland is blind with faith for Angela. I don't think he is, because he constantly questions whether what she's doing is the right thing. Whereas Hockmer seemed to very, very rarely ever challenge Ayan. Because it was just, if Ayan says it, it must be the right thing. He also seems to have an insane perspective on what Ayan was doing, and seems to think that Ayan was the brains behind the operation, the one with the all-consuming drive, whereas everybody else is like, nah mate, that's Carmen you're talking about. No, it was definitely Ayan, because he was the one I liked. And while maybe that is supposed to show that he's really loyal to Ayan, all it does is makes it seem like his opinion and perspective can't be trusted, you know? Because it was clearly Carmen that he was describing, and was like, no, it was definitely Ayan. Lean bloody wings. Once it recognizes that it lost your attention and focus, it will spread its wings. Like an angel, its wings will reach the skies and extend toward the ground, eventually blotting the sun out. Oh. Why? Something is up with Automod, because that has only just popped up in there. Literally, it popped up in there seconds before it said it expired. So for some reason, Automod is not actually letting me choose whether stuff gets through anymore. Automod is revolting. Automod is rebelling. Censored. Is this heralding the coming of censored? But yes, what Skier said was, fellas, is it gay? I don't know. I guess similar to how Ayin and Carmen, it's never actually been clear to me whether it was a romantic interest. Or if it's just a love as a friend and a follower. I'm still not sure. But yeah, I'm gonna have to look at Automod after this because it keeps blocking the word gay and other terms and just not letting me counteract it. So I'm gonna give Automod a stern talking to after this stream. Anyway, on a deflect, deal half the block dice roll as physical damage. Wow. That's what a gaze is. Attention, an invisible string that connects us. Soul focus. Deal 2 to 4 damage and... I see what it's doing there. I see what that is. I see. Sorry, something's just clicked. This one looks a bit like... what's her name? Carmen. When she's in the tank. You know, the brain at the top... and then, like, the body of nerves. And then this one, an invisible spring that connects the soul focus. What this description is it's talking about Ayin after Carmen's death. Once it lost that attention and focus of Carmen sort of being there to oversee, it spread its wings and brought destruction. Whereas this one... this is talking about Hokma's or Benjamin's focus on Ayin. Deal 2 to 4 damage in a one-sided attack. In a clash, deal 3 to 6 less damage, but block dice gain power. Don't look away, just keep your eyes on it, contain it in your sight. Now that one's just in general. Deal and take twice as much stagger on the reflect. Okay. Well... Hokma's just going to stay in his battle suit for a bit, but we do have an additional person. So, if anyone would like this one, let me know. I just need to blow my nose again. Right. Burrowing Heaven always peed me off. It was a really, really annoying abnormality, so I'm not a fan. Also, I got some new things, didn't I? Let's just hide that again. Stagger resist +1. Yeah, I think that's actually better for him. That's an interesting look, but no. I don't know if this has been said, but Burrowing Heaven's design did change between Lobcorp and Ruina to resemble more of a brain. Interesting. No, that hasn't been said. Huh. And who's the other one? Someone Hod's got... I think it was me. I got it. Yeah, send the sprite comparison on the Discord. Speaking of which, if you're not a member of the Garen River Discord, it's linked below the Twitch in the description of the YouTube stream. You should definitely come hang out on there. We talk about Project Moon and various things quite a lot, and Pokemon and such, so you should definitely come join that. It resembles more of Tank Carmen to me. Yeah, that's what I was saying, that it's... I think it's supposed to now. Okay. We're now 3 away from the next thing, and no more of these to do. So, I guess we're going to look at another one of these. I'm not going to try that one again, because I tried that. May, Cecil and Lowell. Lobotomy Corporation. That one feels like the important one. Kalo and the Thumb. Right, so what are the... Oh God, come on. What are the tracks here? So this is all about W Corp and Lovetown. This one is about the Angel Wimp. This one is about Argyle. And this one is the only one that's sort of unconnected to the other main plot threads. You should do the flamey one. Say right to left? Because I want to do this one, but at the same time I want to wait until Skier has their full attention on the stream, because I feel like it's going to be important. And just to clarify, the reason I give like Skier's availability and stuff so much importance in this series is because Skier is the one who... I actually think it's been so long I can't remember. I think Skier gifted me this game and was like, you need to play this. So Skier encouraged me to play Lobco in the first place, and I think got me this and encouraged me to play this. So I'm very inclined to sort of try and fit to Skier with this series. So, like, don't see it as favoritism, but it is. So, all right, let's do this one.
지친다 지쳐.
Man, I'm dog tired.
푸른 잔향은 대체 무슨 일을 벌이려고 그러는지.
What the hell is the blue reverberation up to?
그게 걱정이야?
That's what you're worried about? How are we ever gonna explain this to the association in our report?
어쩌겠어. 우리가
We
본
don't have
그대로
much choice,
적어야지.
just got to describe what we saw
어떻게
there.
할
There's
수 있는
nothing you can do
상대가
about him.
아니잖아. 우리도 우리지만
Speaking of,
이과도 도서관을
I don't think
조사한다는
we've heard from
소식이
Section
있어.
2 ever since they went
무슨
on an
일이라도
expedition
있냐?
to the library. Did something happen to them? Oh, this is Section 1.
다들 정신이 없겠지.
They're probably
샤오
just busy
부장님도
with the
걱정이
work.
많으시겠어.
Director Zhao must be worried quite a bit. Oh no! Oh, I forgot that. Oh God. This game, I swear, is bloody... It's the tide of psychic damage. It's like you go to a... You know, the tide goes out and you forget the main threads of what's going on, and then you're like, oh yeah, that character who seems pretty cool is worried about her husband who's definitely, totally, 100% definitely not dead right now. Oh, he's dead? Oh. God. White damage, that's a better way to put it. Oh no. Director Zhao must be worried quite a bit still.
뭐?
Well, we have our own problems to worry about. We got a few things to wrap up, so let's head back inside, shall we?
들어가자고.
부장님, 실례합니다.
Pardon the interruption,
최근
late at night,
처리한 건들에 대해
Director. We have a
말씀드릴게요.
number of issues to address regarding the cases we've recently taken care of.
부장님.
Director? Earlier you said, I think, yeah, I only really feel bad for killing Olga and Mio. No, I do feel bad for killing Olga and Mio, but they're not the only ones. There are other ones like Tomeri, Lesty seem really cool. Even going way back, bloody Finn, like the first little innocent kid, basically, Lulu and her friends. There are lots I feel bad for. It's just Olga and Mio were relevant to the moment. Sorry, I was distracted with thoughts for a moment. Don't mind me. You said you have a report to make? What is it? A number of experts are going to extract samples from the distortions we've captured after failing to secure the crying children and send them to V-Corp. The process is estimated... Have I got the voices the wrong way around? I have. The process is estimated to take a full day. Will we be put on standby in the meantime? Have you received any contact from the president or the executive board? Yes, they told Section 1 to stay clear of this matter. Hannah Association will be taking over further matters regarding the library and the distortion after monitoring the situation for a little longer. They felt the need to take their time to carry out a more thorough analysis and review of the library now it's the star of the city, I see. Are we going to pull out of this nest then? Yes. You'll be going back as soon as the extraction is done, so pack your belongings in advance. Until then, rest up and get yourselves back into optimal shape. You ought to be prepared for any task. Understood, Mom. We'll be going now, so have a nice rest. Wait. Listen carefully to what I have to say. Section 1's next post will likely be the outskirts, where the strife between the ring and the pinky is still fierce. Pinky has never been a threatening name. Not for a crime syndicate, not for my favourite My Hero character. It's not a threatening or particularly inspiring name. Also, the ring just sounds weird. We should especially be cautious of the pinky, so keep that in mind. You don't want that pinky getting out of control. If that pinky goes... Sorry, I'll stop.
알겠습니다.
Duly noted. Miris, overconfidence is your biggest flaw. Be mindful of that and you won't face much hardship in the future. Chun, stay on track and proceed. You have the qualities to be assigned a color one day.
갑자기 무슨 말씀이십니까?
Why are you... She knows she's gonna die. Oh no. Sorry, hang on. Yeah. Sorry, someone appeared in chat who's a spam, but it got caught by the spam filter for once, so Automod is doing something, I guess. Yeah, she's ready to die. Because she knows her husband's dead and she's like, I'm just going to go there and fucking murder everybody and then let them kill me, I guess. Why are you telling us all this all of a sudden, Director? Don't tell me, has there been news from our superiors? No, I mentioned all the news I received to you. Instead, I received this piece of paper called the invitation from the library. It was placed on the middle of my desk so I couldn't miss it.
그렇다면 조금 전에는
That means a bit ago you guessed right. Effective immediately, I'm resigning from my position as director of Section 1 of the Loo. I'll take all responsibility and penalty for the unilateral resignation and breach of contract by myself. You don't have to worry about your careers. What did you just say? I'm saying that my action will not hurt your careers. You know, that's not what I mean. Inside the briefcase behind me are documents containing all the information I could gather about the process of transferring my position to someone else. That may not be exactly sufficient, but please do understand as we have no time to return to the Association HQ at the moment. I'm terribly sorry to suddenly abandon my position, everyone.
역시 도서관에 가시려는 겁니까?
You're heading to the library, aren't you?
샤오 부장님답지 않습니다.
This isn't like you, Director Zhao. You know you shouldn't make such a hasty decision on this matter.
우선은
I suggest going back to the association and gathering more intel. There has to be more useful information. You are right. This isn't like me.
답지
It
않아.
truly isn't.
답지 않게
I would ill become.
울어봤지.
It would ill become me to be tearful, and yet
난 이런
I cried for the
감정과는
first time in my
연이
life.
없을 줄 알았다.
Even as a baby, I never cried. My parents were like, "This is going to be a good, strong person who's going to rise to be a strong member of a I forgot what they are, association." But now I have cried. I never knew that I'd have any relation to such sentiments. Didn't know. Never knew is grammatically incorrect.
로웰이 신신당부하던 게
I was
생각나더군.
reminded of Lowell's earnest request. He asked that we do not throw our lives away no matter what happened to each
목숨을
other.
내던지지. 당연한 이야기라
I thought he
생각했어.
was stating the obvious. I thought I could remain calm and cold.
막상 이런 일이 닥치니 도저히
But when I
떨쳐내지
was faced with
못하는 나
a
자신이
loss of
꼴사나워.
reality, I simply couldn't get over it. With loss in reality, I simply couldn't get over it. I'm ashamed of myself for this disgraceful behavior.
분노.
Anger, heartbreak,
시련.
despair, sorrow.
이 감정을 뭐라
What should I call this
확정지을지
emotion I feel? I'm not certain.
모르겠. 하지만 확신할 수 있는 건
There's
하나
one thing I do
있지.
know for sure.
난
I've seen
이곳까지
countless
올라오며
lies and
수많은
falsehoods as I
거짓을
climbed
봤다.
the ranks.
이 도시에는
I believe that everything in
진짜처럼
the city
포장한
was deceit
거짓밖에 없다고
packaged as truth.
생각했어.
My life was
나
full
또한
of such
그렇게
lies
살았으니.
after all.
하지만
The
로엘에 대한
feelings
내
towards
마음은
Lowell in my
진짜다.
heart, however, were true.
부장님의 마음은 이해합니다.
I get where you're coming from, Director.
다만 이런 식으로
Still,
일을
stepping
그만두는 건
down from a
여러모로
position
좋지
like this would be
않습니다.
unfavorable in more ways than one.
협회의 신뢰가
If you
깨지면
break an association's
후에
trust, you'll be
사무소를
excluded from this
차려도
business
배제할
in one way or another, even if you open up an
그뿐이겠습니까?
office later.
앞으로
And that's not all. After,
그렇다 해도
even then,
내가 이 도시에서
has there ever been a
이렇게까지
time when
애가
I
탄
was
적이 있을까?
so worried sick?
이별 때문에
Has there
가슴
ever been a
시렸던
time
적이
when my
있을까?
heart ached from parting?
진심으로
Has there ever been a
누군가를
time when I
그리워하며
wailed
울었던
pining
적이
for someone
있을까?
dearly?
로엘 덕분에
Lowell helped me realize that
이
my
마음이
heart is
진실하다는
sincere.
걸 알 수. 그렇기에 이 한 몸
Thus,
불과 같이
I shall
태우는
gladly
게
surrender my body to the
삶의
flame of
증명일
passion
테지.
for him, to prove that there is meaning to my life.
어째서 그렇게 당당히
How could you say
말씀하실
it
수
so
있습니까?
proudly, Mom? Director Lowell did,
Lowell
and
부장님.
now you too?
샤오, 하나만 물어보자.
Alright, Zhao. Let me ask you this straight out.
로엘의 책을 얻은
Let's say that
후에는
you
어쩔
managed to
건데?
get Lowell's book, then
그
what?
다음 정도는
You doing this for
생각하고
any
일을
plans and
벌이는
next step in mind?
아니
No, I have none.
내 마음을
I'm
관찰할
simply
뿐이야.
trying to fulfill the will of my heart.
너 정도
You
되는
should know very
해결사가
well
이런
how others
상황에서
will look at you if a big
감정적으로
name
일을
fixer
벌이면
like
어떻게
you acts
보이는지 잘
emotionally in
알잖아.
situations like this.
돌아올 자리가 없길 바라는 거야?
There won't be a place for you to return, is that what you want?
언젠가
Even if
내 하늘에도
stars were to
별이
rise in my
뜬다.
sky someday, what
함께하리
good would they
없으면
be without
무슨
a
의미가
companion
있겠나.
to watch them together?
난 이미 마음을 굳혔다.
I've already made up my
설득당할
mind.
생각도
You won't
없고.
convince me otherwise.
저희가 따라갈 건 알고 계십니까?
Do you know that we'll be following you?
어느 정도
I expected that somewhat.
말리지는
And you're not trying to stop us?
않으십니까?
따라와 주는
If
편이
you help me, I'll have a
책을
better
얻을
chance of getting
가능성이
his book.
커지겠지.
참으로
You're being
이기적이십니다.
so selfish, Mom.
이런 모습 보인
What
적
else can we
없으신
really
분께서
do when you
이러시니
start acting in a way you've never done before?
저희도
강요는 하지
I
않겠다.
won't force you. You're free to
너희도
choose to
선택의
stay.
자유가 있어. 하지만
If you still choose
이
to follow
못난
me,
나를
however, you'll
따라와
have my
준다면
eternal gratitude.
내 평생
내가 지금 뭘
The
본
hell
거지?
did I just watch?
네 말과는
Maybe
다르게
you weren't
협회
entirely
일과
correct about
부장이나
fixing,
되는
seeing that even the
해결사도
Section 1
저런
director of an
감정적인 판단을
association
하네.
can make such an emotional judgment.
나도 놀랐어.
I'm shocked too.
그 샤오가
Who could have
눈이
seen that Zhao of all
멀어버렸을 줄이야.
people would be blinded by love?
확실히 백야
Looks like the
흑주의
light that
빛이
shone during the white nights and
단순히
dark days had
뒤틀림이나
more influence than
애고를
just creating the
발현하는 데만
distortion
영향을
or
준
ego.
건 아니다.
Don't put it on that. Don't do that. That's not good writing. I have to put that down. I have to believe that that is Roland being affected by grief, and not that is what the world is like. Because I talked about this before, I think. That I did talk about this before. That I don't like sort of really depressing nihilistic stories. And the implication with that line is that it is not normal for humans in this world to love anyone ever. And I do not accept that as canon for this world, because if that is the canon for this world, it crosses a line for me. And I have to assume, in order to preserve this game for me, that that is just his grief talking. Which would make sense, because I have known people in real life to talk like this when they were grieving. So it would make sense that he's just trying to explain this because in the moment his mind and heart can't quite make sense of it. But this had better not be bloody canon. Just saying that right now. The impression I'm getting from all the guests I've watched here is that, well, people have gotten more honest than usual. Yeah, it does sound like it is just... He only had his perspective, as most people do, and his perspective was closed off repression.
지금까지 본
And
사실도
what we have seen
그렇고
reinforces that.
이해할 수 없는 건
I can
아니야.
understand her to a degree.
너에게 무슨
If
일이
something were to happen
생긴다면
to you, I'd also...
뭐?
Whoa, 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 what? Don't tell me you're saying you're in, like... Damn, my mind has gone blank with the line of the song. Oh, I was gonna sing bloody From a Place of Love.
하지만 난 아직
Hold on, but my
마음의
mind
준비가-
isn't ready. I'm still getting over my dead wife.
롤랑,
Roland, please shut the
제발
hell
그런
up.
개소리는 하지 마라. 사랑 따위의 감정이
I
아니라는
know
건
best what my
누구보다
sentiment
내가 잘
towards you
알아.
is, and it isn't love.
알고 있어.
Alright,
나
I
같은
know what it's really
말동무를 다시
about,
만나는
alright.
게
You mean
힘들다는
it's
거지?
gonna be tough to find another person like me to chat with, right?
그래,
Correct.
너 정도의
It would
친구를
be
만나기
extremely
위해
grueling
관계를
to
쌓는
find and
건
build a
피곤한
relationship with another
일이겠지.
companion on your level from scratch.
결국
So at the end of the day, we've come to the library.
지부장께서 노발대발하실
I
게
can already picture
눈에
the
훤히
branch leader
보입니다.
furiously grilling us.
미안한 마음뿐이다.
I'm deeply sorry for you.
별수 있겠습니까?
What's done is done.
저희의 선택인 것을.
This is this and that is that. The choice was ours.
이곳에 발을 들인
As
이상
folks are taking care of
일부터
business
확실히
now, we've
처리하죠.
stepped into this place.
도서관에서 어느 정도 성과를
And our
내면
deviation might be
정상 탐정이
extenuated
가능할지도
if we
모르고
produce good
말입니다.
results.
난 이곳에서 뼈를 묻어도
I'm fine
좋다.
with this place being my grave.
허나
All of
너희는
you, on the other
자신의
hand,
목숨을
should value your own
우선시하도록.
lives more than anything.
이미 따라와준 너희에게 이런 말을
Yes, I know this is a humiliating thing for me to say when you've already followed me here.
정말 뻔뻔하십니다.
You're awfully brazen, Mom.
누구도 죽지
Let's just
않고
rule out the
귀환하는 것만
possibility of any
생각하죠.
one of us dying here.
리오에서 잘리면 저희 밥벌이는
If we get
책임지시고요.
kicked out of the loo, you better give us new jobs to obtain our grain.
물론이다.
You have my word.
환영합니다, 손님.
Greetings, dear guests.
저는 이
I'm
도서관의
Angela, the
관장이자
director and
사서인
librarian of my role's
엔젤라입니다.
namesake.
반갑다고는 못하겠고.
I'm afraid I'm not in the mood to greet you back with hospitality, but manners are manners.
내 이름은 샤오.
My name is Xiao, and next to me are Chun and
여기는
Mirrors.
춘과
Greet
미리스다.
her, men.
안녕하십니까?
Hello.
예,
Yes, thank you.
감사합니다.
왜 뜸을
What's with the
들이십니까?
hesitation, miss? Feeling
인디아서
guilty for what you've done
죄책감이라도
after all this
지시는
time? Ooh, that pissed her off.
당신들은 알고
I'm
있지
sure you know
않나요?
what fate your colleagues
같은 옷을
wearing
입은
the same
손님들이
uniforms as yours
어떻게
suffered here,
되셨는지.
don't you?
그렇지.
Indeed, I do.
그런데도 이런 선택을
Yet you've made
하셨죠.
this choice. You were not
누구의
ordered or
강요도
coerced by anyone
없었는데
else either.
겉뚫린 입이라고.
Better watch your tongue, Miss
함부로
Librarian
말씀하십니다.
Director.
마치 저희가
You
죽는 게
talk like we're already
당연하다는 것
destined to
같군요.
die here.
둘 다 그만.
Enough, you two. What's your point, Library
요점이
Director?
제가 모르는
I'm
인간의
simply
심리에 대한
curious about the psychology of humans,
궁금증일 뿐입니다.
which I know little of,
자신에게 닥쳐올
and of the
위험을
reason you're trying to
무릅쓰고서라도
earn him back in
되찾으려는
spite of the
이유를요.
imminent danger.
저도
I've
아니,
also
저는
No,
수도 없이
I've seen it more
봤거든요.
than enough, more
대체품을
times than I
찾는
can
이야기를.
count. A story of someone looking for substitutes.
그렇기에
From my experience, I
목숨보다
cannot
소중하다는
understand how you can value your
이해할 수
goal
없는
more than your own
부분입니다.
life.
어떻게든
Are
찾으면
you trying to assert
대체품이
that I'll be
있을
able to
거란
find a
건가?
replacement for him out there if I tried?
그렇습니다.
That is correct.
굳이 더 소중한
That way you
목숨을
won't have to
내던지지
throw
않아도
away your
된다는
precious
뜻이죠.
life.
기계는 모를 테지.
A machine won't truly understand the
소중한
feeling of
것으로
burning
인해
blood coursing through my
뜨겁게
veins
피가
because of something I cherish.
어떤 방법을
The desire to have it back by any means in any
어떤
form.
형태여도 네가 말한 것처럼
Precious is not a
가벼울
word
쓸
you
수
should utter
있는
as
말이
lightly
아니다.
as you just did.
소중하다는 꿈,
Dreams, hopes, ideals,
가치관.
all the words that describe what motivate humans to get
인간을
up and live.
움직이고 살아 소중하다는 의미는
Those words encompass
이루
meanings
말할
too
수 없을
grand for
만큼
description, but it's
거대하지만
simple at the same time.
하지만
I still
스스로
find that
목숨을 내걸을
insufficient reason to
이유로서는
risk your own life.
부족합니다.
부정할 순 없겠군. 소중한
I
걸
won't
잃었을
deny that. I
때
presume others will
이겨내는
overcome the
방식은
loss of what is
각자
precious to them in different ways.
그럼 당당히 이곳에
And why
들어온
have you
이유는
entered this place with such
본인이 더
pride?
강하다는
Was it
근거 없는
ungrounded
자신감인가요?
confidence that you're stronger than us?
아니면 그저 분노에 눈이
Or were you
머셨거나
merely blind with anger?
그건
That is
나도
what I
궁금하군.
would like to know as well.
하지만 내가 안고
However,
있는
I
이
know this
감정이
emotion I'm bearing
분노나
isn't
슬픔
wrath or
따위가
sorrow.
아니라니.
그렇게 말해도
You can talk big,
허망한
but it
삶일
doesn't make your
뿐이야.
life any less futile.
존재 이유를
To
위해
walk into the
스스로
jaws
죽음을
of death for a
자초한다고?
meaning of existence.
지금이야 자신 있겠지.
Sure, you can act all confident right
자신이
now because you
견고하다고
think you're
생각하니까.
firm and sturdy.
하지만 생각과는
But
다른
when
상황이 눈앞에
unexpected situations
펼쳐져도
start to
넌
unfold before
견고함
you,
그대로일 수
will
있을까?
that firmness of yours last?
내 생각은 아니야.
I think not.
누구보다
You'll be
빠르게
the first to break
무너지겠지.
down, rather.
결국
In the
미약한
end,
희망을 품고
it's having a
있어도
faint hope that
죽음
just,
앞에서는
that
부질없어질
just
뿐.
becomes pointless in the face of death.
과연 네 알량한
What can your
마음가짐 하나로
trifling resolve
상황이
change?
변할까?
지금 저희에게 돌아가라는
Is there
경고
some kind
따위를
of
하고
warning
싶은
to turn
겁니까?
back?
내게는 너희를
I
말릴
have neither
힘도
the power nor
권리도
right
없어.
to stop you.
속을 긁는
You're
건
really getting on our
적당히
nerves
하시지.
now.
무시하고 있는 게
She's
분명합니다.
definitely looking down on us. Let's get in now, director.
그래,
Oh,
난 이곳에서 로엘의 책을 찾을 수 있다는 희망이
yes.
있다.
I have the hope that I will find Lol's book here.
Angela looks so tiny and adorable.
내가 굳세다고
Even if I think of
생각해도
myself as
남이
firm, I can't
알량하다고
stop
보면
others from
그런
thinking that I'm
것이겠지.
petty. You're free to
한심하게
think of me
봐도
as a
좋아.
pathetic human being.
남의 시선
I
따위야.
couldn't care
내가
less about
신경
how
쓸
others
일이
view
아니니.
me.
마음가짐이 상황을
What
바꾸지
will it
않는다고.
resolve change, you ask?
당연하다.
Of course it will not do much.
희망이라고
Hope cannot magically
앞이 보이니까.
illuminate the path ahead. It
그저
won't
밝기만
always be
하는
bright.
것일까? 절망하는 것과
It
비슷할
will be
테지.
similar to despair in a way. I might be
앞이
lost in
보이지
the dark,
않아
not knowing
어떻게
what to do or where to
해야
go.
할지. 어디로 나에게 길을 주는
It doesn't give
것도
me a path, nor does it
앞을
brighten the way.
밝혀주는
The
것도
two are
아닌 것이야.
truly alike.
참으로 닮아. 하지만 그 둘을
However,
굳이 단어를
they're still
나누어
considered
따로
two
부르는
separate
것.
concepts with two separate words because there is a
같으면서도
difference to be
다름을
found.
옳은 일.
The right thing, by
지금
bearing in
당장 해야
mind
할
what I
일을
must do in
마음에
this
품고
instant and take it into action, the
그것을 하려 할
impossible
때야
can be
비로소
achieved.
불가능한 걸 이룬다.
I don't mean to interrupt this, heartfelt moment, but this is rather overwritten.
희망은 만질
Hope
수
allows
없는 걸
one to touch the untouchable,
닿을
reach the
수 없는
unreachable,
것을
and see
닿고.
the invisible.
네말 따위에
I won't let
주저앉지
your
않아.
words break me. I won't stand
물러나지
back.
않아.
I do not
솥은
know
깨뜨렸고
even slightly how to pronounce
배는
that word.
이미 가라앉혔으니.
The cauldrons were broken and the boats were sunk. There is no retreat.
그러니 우리가 두렵지
So
않다.
let us enter if you're not
들여보내라.
afraid of us.
부디 당신의
May
책을
you find your book in
찾으실
this
수
place.
있기를.
Well, that was intense.
Hey, Colinium.
Sorry, just give me a minute to think. Do you ever have a moment where you're just like, it's sort of incredible someone has made this? Like, do you ever like watch a show or a movie or play a game and you just think, someone took the time to think of this and do it, and it's sort of incredible. And even if it is overwritten, there is such emotion behind it. It's just couched in rather clumsy phrasing. Nonetheless, still fascinating. Right. Singular strike. So there's got that one. Single point stab at the start of the next scene. Draw all copies of single. Ooh, bloody hell. If burning, there's 0 costs as well. Yikes. If burning flashes in hand, discard it and draw a page. Then add the offensive dice on this discarded page to this. Oof. Okay, that's a bit complex. All dice on this. Oh, emotional turbulence, right. Okay, so not stabby. Oh, sorry, my throat's a little bit sore after all that talking. Hang on. I apparently have not refilled my water. Try Malkuth just for a bit of a change. The Lu is overpowered by none. We must be quick to go on the offensive. No matter what you do, maintain a sound mind and body. Hello, future people. Okie dokie. What does she have? Nothing that increases power. Very casual music. Oof. Oh, I see. That's how Burning Strike works. Burning Flash. I'm getting fucking pounded here. Yeah, that went really bad. sort of getting staggered all over. Thanks for watching, Nathan. Oh. No, Malcolm's staggered. That's really bad. Oh god, my ear's so itchy. Ugh. It would be stupid to give that to Malkuth. That sucks. Might be a bad idea to give it to Nathan as well. Yeah, Malkuth is gone. Wow. Oh my god. It would be really, really awful to use LOL's page against the Xiao, wouldn't it? That would be really mean. God, emotional turbulence is a dick. Malcolm will survive, but she's got 8 burn. Oh, well, piss. I don't know how she is 8 burn, but she does. Oh, emotional turbulence inflicts burn, that's how. Fucking emotional turbulence. Good hit. Good hits, O'Meal. And O'Meal is staggered. And O'Meal is dead. But we staggered one of theirs. Oh, Malcolm died as well. Malchus. Fucking emotional turbulence. Good work, got one of them. Oof. Yeah, this is gone all over. Nathan's still standing. Thanks for watching. I don't think the stream's going to be going much longer. I'm not doing well here, and we're almost at time. Maybe use this scene. Yeah, okay. Maybe target something that matters. Oh, that's a massive hand. Oh, bloody hell, that staggered 3 of them. Bloody hell. You staggered in return. Wow. That was good. Melon's dead, but... I love the death quotes. They're so fun. Nathan was the only survivor. And I only have the 1 flaw, so... Shit. Alright, let's have a look at Zhao. 400 health! 400 health! I don't think I'm getting her page. I think she's going to escape. 400 health. That's way too much. Alright, what does she got? 2 speed. On melee hit, inflict a burn and force of wildfire. State as the last 2 scenes. If an enemy with force of wildfire is staggered, inflict all other enemies with burn equal to the half amount of burn they had. At the start of the scene, 2 random pages in hand gain. While this page is used, inflict twice as much burn. She is a boss. I sort of understand why she has a Steam card for her. Nathan can solo. When targets hit by melee attacks take burn, they also take stagger damage equal to half the burn. Raging Storm Love. Violent Flame. Emotional Turbulence. Fiery Waltz. Damn. Fervid Emotions. Look at that. Oh, no. Bloody hell. Single use. Right, that's the exhaust thing. Okay. Mirrors. Targets hit by melee attacks, take burn and stagger. When using a combat page with 1 non-counter dice, the die gains +2 power. Oh, singular strike. Sorry, I didn't notice that. Blunt Mastery. Flaming Dragon Fist. 13 to 28. Well, fucking I'm dead, aren't I? Okay. Sure. Come on, Nathan. You rolled the worst you could possibly... Basically, the worst you could possibly have rolled on speed. Hello, future people. Goodbye, future people. Take control of the enemy's lives. And let us begin composedly. I shall end this in an instant with minimum damage. Oh, I didn't mean to... I did it again. I pressed space back 100 times. Well... Fuck. Everything. Whoops. Let that be a lesson to the dangers of pressing space one too many times. It will just... You're gone. You're just dead. He's just standing there menacingly. Oh no. Potential color. Interesting. 4% chance to boost attack damage by 1 when attacking a character with burn. Ishmael's a potential color. Well. Well, that was a resounding defeat. So I guess I will, between streams, build using... Did I get any from that? Section 1. Okay, so I've got Section 1, which presumably is just a slightly better version of Section 2. But I also have stuff like vapid emotions, wow. Burning Flash, Fiery Waltz, Single Stab, Violent Flame. So a lot of these will actually improve the floor I was just using. But yeah, I will use... let's just have a look. So I've got... Oh yeah, I need to put those back to where they were, don't I? So I've got Mio, I've got Maxim, I've got Rudolph, I've got all the Rabbit Team stuff to play with, which is probably going to improve some ranged and charge. I'm not bothered about that, Luca. And I've got the new section. So let's see, section offensive dice gain 1 power at emotion 3. Where's the new one? There it is. 1 power. Oh yeah, so it's just more of the further thing. Okay. Well, I will be back with more next week, and hopefully we'll be able to beat one of the other things. What I will likely do is try these 2 fights. Even if I can't beat them, I've not beaten either of these either, but I want to see what they are and get some new cool cards from them so I can build even cooler decks. So thank you very much for watching. As I mentioned earlier, if you are interested in talking Project Moon, if you want to talk spoilers, you can go on the Gary Nova Discord, linked below the Twitch in the description of the YouTube stream. Just make sure you spoiler tag everything. In the same place, you can also find stuff like my Twitter, my Patreon. Pledges on there make a massive difference. They really help. And yeah, I think this was pretty good progression. And remember, there is one unclaimed pleb. So if you want this pleb, you have to be here during a stream to request it. You don't need to be a sub, you don't even need to be a follower really, although that'd be nice. And claim it in the moment. You cannot bags it ahead of time, just to let people know. So, thank you very much for watching. I will see you guys on Monday for a game that will be voted over the weekend. So if you want to have your say on what I stream on Monday, again, join the Gary Nova Discord, and the vote will go up sometime in the next day. And I will catch you guys later. Hello, future people. Goodbye, future people. Have a good weekend. And bye-bye.